Okay, so more damage control now at the hands of aces and eights. As you guys know now, Pope has been put out. All three of you were supposed to wrestle him in this BFG series, but we know that can't happen now. The doctors have not released him to do it. AJ, I know you got a lot on your mind. You better get it right up here starting now, because here's the deal. There's only one fair thing to do. All three of you wrestle in one match together, each of you against each other. 1 point system. A pinfall gets you 7, and submission gets you 10. And it's going to happen next. And by the way, not you, big man. These three right here against each other coming up next.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a Bound for Glory series match. Introducing first from the New Jersey Shore, Robbie!
Aces and eights attack on the Pope. It put D'Angelo Dinero on the shelf out of the Bound for Glory series. It set off a chain reaction that brings us to this point. Sting said anyone still scheduled to face the Pope, eligible to fight for the points. Right here, right now, 3 men fit the bill. Robbie E, one of the 3.
Look at Robbie E. He needs someone to open up the little barricade, because Sting told the big man, Robbie T, to stay backstage. So Robbie E flying solo here. Not really a barricade, though, but you get my drift.
And from Battle Creek, Michigan, Robbie!
In anticipation of our first Bound for Glory series match here on Open Fight Night, this is the updated leaderboard.
You see right there, the 4 men above the red line of death, and that's where you want to live, above the red line, not below it. You know, Storm, Joe, RVD, and Styles. So you see how this thing unfolds, man. We're getting close to the wire here, my friend.
Top 4 move on to No Surrender, where we'll find out who gets the title shot at Bound for Glory.
And from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
Think of AJ's situation. Not only does AJ Styles have to deal with 2 opponents in this 3-way Bound for Glory series match, but AJ will find out the results of the paternity test tonight to determine if he's the father of Claire Lynch's baby.
I gotta tell you, I mean, if I'm AJ Styles, I don't know how the man could even be able to focus right now to compete in a Bound for Glory series match. Nevertheless, a 3-way, nevertheless, against 2 competitors like Robbie E and Rob Van Dam. So let's see how AJ can stand up here.
Going to find out pretty soon, one would think, if AJ Styles' head is in this 3-way match.
3-way matches are always tough. There's no, you can't rest. You know, you're gonna have someone on you at all times. So you want to try and keep your offense rolling and don't wrestle too much defensively, because you can lose the match not being involved with the determining finish of the match.
Let alone the potential for someone to come up from behind and take advantage of you where you don't even see it. It's first pin, it's first submission to win this 3-way matchup, and a pin gets you 7 points in the Bound for Glory series. A submission win gets you the bonus, extra 3, 10 points to the winner.
Robbie E, he went sailing out after that double elbow by Van Dam and Styles, and here we go.
It's almost as if RVD and AJ work together to take Robbie E out and now boil it down to this one-on-one contest.
Talk about a dream match with these 2 men here.
Boy, you're not kidding.
Just tremendous competitors in the middle of the ring right now, live here, baby. And Van Dam and Styles got a round kick to the back of the hamstring.
And normally it's RVD that's the one who's going to exploit the strikes and the kicks.
Scissor.
Now it's AJ. Scissors into the pin. AJ's shoulders down for 2.
See how quick, look at that foot sweep right there. You see how quick, though, Van Dam body scissored AJ Styles. And gotta be careful, boys. Robbie E back in town. Oh, watch out!
Again, Van Dam and Styles working together on Robbie E.
Robbie E just having a hard time getting the sea legs under him here a little bit in this match. Just got suplexed out of his boots by AJ Styles. Better off on the outside, Robbie. Damn.
Robbie E bringing up the bottom of the Bound for Glory series. Rob Van Dam doing very well, as we saw on the updated leaderboard, sitting in third place with 55 points. AJ Styles in fourth.
Well, yeah, that's what, Mike, you're right. And that, I think, is part of the reason why you see both these men want to have at it with each other, and they want Robbie E basically out of the way. So,
makes sense.
With his tight side headlock again here by Van Dam controlling AJ. Look at that beautiful leapfrog. We're going to quit this by
Watch this,
man.
Wow. Explosive drop kick by AJ Styles. Connects on Van Dam.
AJ, be careful here.
Oh! We talked about the need to have eyes in the back of your head, with someone being able to attack from behind in this three-way match. And that's exactly what Robbie E does as he dropped AJ.
Well, Robbie E, I tell you what, that wasn't your basic homemade clothesline right there, folks. That was a heavy, hitting, nasty clothesline by Robbie. And you know what, AJ never even saw it coming, so he got lit up there.
Top four in the Bound for Glory series. Going to move on to No Surrender, our September pay-per-view. We're going to find out at that point who challenges for the World Heavyweight title at Bound for Glory in the month of October in Phoenix, Arizona.
You know, Robbie E just, poor guy's got 5 points. I mean, that's, you know, not for nothing. That kind of sucks.
5 points courtesy of the count-out victory, if you recall, over Jeff Hardy. And bragging about it like he was in first place.
Points are points, I guess.
Wow.
Tell you what, Robbie E might not have any teeth left after that flying forearm by AJ Styles.
Who's it going to be that picks up the all-important points in the Bound for Glory series? The answer when we return to Impact Wrestling Live. Three-way matchup in the Bound for Glory series.
Whoa.
Robbie E, the quick pin attempt here on AJ Styles. RVD also involved in this three-way match as we go back and take a look at what went down during the break.
Yeah, you can see the lower body strength, the leg strength right here. This massive monkey flip by Van Dam on the phenomenal AJ Styles. I mean, AJ went across the whole damn ring. And now, Robbie E in control of AJ Styles, who, you know, I'll tell you what, seems to be, in my opinion, a little bit off here, as we talked about earlier.
And during the commercial break, I was watching that. I was thinking about it, trying to put myself in the shoes of AJ Styles. Not only dealing with this match, also dealing with the threats of aces and eights that were all in for a long and a painful night. But at the same time, as Van Dam gets knocked off the apron by Robbie E, we're just moments away from finding out the results of AJ Styles' paternity test. I mean, AJ was willing to take the risk, willing to face the music, but the guy's got to be nervous.
Oh, of course. I mean, geez, you kidding me? It has to be. But I mean, definitely a ballsy move by AJ to even put those steps up last week in a match. I mean, that really to prove the fact that maybe he's not the father, or just see what the truth is.
The splits put an end to it one way or another.
Yeah, well, right now, Robbie E trying to put an end to AJ Styles. Robbie looking good here in this three-way match.
Impressive showing by the man from the Jersey Shore, neutralizing AJ, keeping Styles grounded. Maybe the jawbreaker is the move that's going to get the momentum back rolling for AJ Styles.
And Mike, as we said, I mean, listen, aces and eights is looming. I mean, we saw two of them show up and got beat up and got patched, which means they did the favor for the club. Now they're going to get a patch on their vest or jacket.
They took the bullet.
They took the bullet. Sacrificial lambs. Hulk Hogan will be here. You know he is going to want to beat the living hell out of someone for messing with his family and messing with Brooke and beating him up. I mean, there's an uneasiness here, as we said, man. So this is going to be just a crazy night. You could feel it, Mike.
Live Impact Wrestling continues. Whoa! AJ flies! Incredible elevation by the phenomenal one as he takes out both opponents, Van Dam and Robbie E.
Yeah, definitely. AJ throwing caution to the wind, wiping out both men. And I think he might have banged up his shin a little bit.
Looked like he was favoring his leg after making contact. As we take another look, came out of nowhere. Wow.
Yeah, it looked like his shin maybe hit the side of Robbie E's head, which there's a good chance Robbie might be knocked out. Look at AJ here, Mike. Look at this.
Van Dam driven across the leg and the knee of Styles, who gets a 2 count. Bound for Glory Series match. The 3 men who were still scheduled to face the Pope. But the Pope's injured, sidelined, out of the Bound for Glory Series. And now, is it going to be Styles, Van Dam, or Robbie E that ends up with the points in the Bound for Glory Series? The Styles clothesline drops Robbie E, takes him out of play, at least momentarily. Boils down to RVD, who springs off the ropes and caught AJ flush with the kick.
That's the thing with Van Dam. He was waiting. Now, here comes a rolling thunder. Beautiful job by Van Dam.
Hit to perfection by RVD.
Oh, my God.
Looks like a double leg Larry at that time. Right into the pin attempt on Robbie E, who gets the shoulder up just before 3.
Beautiful stand-up moonsault by Van Dam. Not able to get the victory on Robbie E. Big-time BFG 3-way series match here.
Oh! Robbie E again taken out of play. This time by Van Dam. Oh, AJ springs back. Stopped, blocked momentarily, but then able to recover. Inverted DDT. Leg hook. Shoulders down. No, just 2.
God, I thought AJ definitely was going to get the pinfall because Rob landed on the back of his head. As you see Rob grabbing the back of his skull. Nasty landing with that inverted DDT by AJ Styles. What a match, man. What a 3-way match here.
Great intensity on the part of all 3 competitors, showing how important the Bound for Glory Series is to these men who are fighting for a world title shot at our biggest pay-per-view of the year. RVD, the kick, rocked, it dazed Styles, but AJ's able to recover, and Van Dam crouched in the corner.
AJ now in the driver's seat. Van Dam's got a lot of trouble. Super duper plex coming.
Way up top.
Wait a minute.
Van Dam able to fight off the superplex attempt of Styles.
5-star!
Bam! 5-star frog splash! Van Dam hits it on AJ.
Look at
Robbie E rolls back in, stacks up RVD. Robbie E just did it! You gotta be kidding.
Your winner, Robbie E!
Wow! Well, I gotta say, I thought for sure maybe Robbie was the dog horse in that match, in my view.
I think that's what we all thought. But how opportunistic was Robbie E? Van Dam to the top, hit the 5-star frog splash. Looked like RVD was going to pick up the points. But then Robbie E quickly slides in, gets the cover, and Robbie E picks up 7 in the Bound for Glory Series. As we want to update you, we want to take a new look at the standings. Here we are, Taz.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm still kind of taken aback by Robbie getting that win. He's still sitting in a horrible spot, in my opinion, in that 11 hole there. But right now, I mean, again, the 4 men above that line,